Hey folks, welcome back. I'm Patrick, riding Copper, my 2012 Suzuki Vstrom. And I am on my way to go meet Jeffrey, who's going to be getting out of work shortly. It is Wednesday, January 29th, and it is 60 degrees. Absolutely fantastic. Had to get out and go for a ride. Decided to take Copper instead of Big Red because of the salt on the road. But boy, is it nice out here. So anyway, I wanted to pop in just to say hey, let you know that I was going to meet Jeffrey, and maybe we'll see Jeffrey on camera in a little bit. I also wanted to talk a little bit about Mitchell. So by now, I'm sure you've seen the video. You've seen Mitchell has a new motorcycle. It's a 1986 Honda 1000R. It is beautiful, beautiful bike. And by now you've seen the video where we met Chuck, the seller of the bike, and both Mitchell and I thought that meeting Chuck was the highlight of going to buy that motorcycle. And it was. I mean, he was a great guy. Gosh, I can't wait to ride with him now. But one of the things about Mitchell and the new bike, and I'm sure we mentioned it in the previous video, but at the moment, he's got the time off. We're going to South Dakota together. Now, as the old man, knowing how that trip is and how long it is and what we have ahead of us on that ride, I will admit right now at this moment, like I said, January 29th, I do not believe he will ride that bike out to South Dakota. I just don't think he can do 3, 4, 5, 400-mile days in a row on that bike. Maybe he can. He's young. He's got 8 months now to get used to the bike, get comfortable on the bike, and maybe do long rides. I'm just saying right now, in my opinion, that's not the way it's going to happen. I believe that what's going to end up happening is he's either going to get a different motorcycle, a cheap, more comfortable bike, just for the trip, then turn around and sell it when the trip's over. Or we're going to end up figuring a way to trailer the bikes out and stop at different places along the way, maybe take a ride in that area before we head out the next day in the truck with the bikes on the trailer. I don't know. He and I have a lot of discussing to do, a lot of practice riding to do, to see how he can handle that particular motorcycle on that kind of a ride. Now, that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with that motorcycle. That is an incredibly beautiful motorcycle. The man who built it there, Chuck, I mean, it's just fantastic. But it's not built for long distance touring rides. It's built for the roads around here. Taking a day and blasting through for 45 minutes to an hour on a bunch of twisty fun roads, and then taking a break. That's what that bike is built for, and this is a perfect area for it. That bike is going to serve Mitchell extremely well here in this area. Hopefully he'll have a bike to ride all the way out there. Now, I know some people are thinking right about now, well, put him on the Vstrom. He won't ride the Vstrom. Mitchell is short. He's got short legs. He does not feel comfortable not being able to put at least 2 toes on the ground when he's stopped. He just feels like the bike is too tall for him. You and I both know that if you ride, that really doesn't matter, but it bothers him enough that he doesn't want to mess with it. So Hopefully, he'll have a different bike if the Honda doesn't work out. Just got to kind of wait and see. But aside from all that, I just want to let you know that I am really, really looking forward to going on this ride with him. I don't care if we go in the truck with a trailer. I don't care if we go on the bikes. It's just going to be so awesome to take him out on such a long ride to such an incredible place. And again, I don't care if we're in the truck. It's going to be a great road trip. I will say I'm kind of jealous. Him doing this at 26, first time I did it was 58. You know, it's pretty awesome. I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him, and this is probably going to start an addiction to traveling by motorcycle like it has with me. But that's okay. He's young. He's single. Now is a good time. Look at that. That is the highway, I-26 East, going into Asheville. Asheville is ahead of me. I don't know if you can tell, but they aren't moving. Not even a little bit. Traffic. I-40 East, or I-40 West, is closed. So people are going from Tennessee over toward points east, are having a loop around Asheville, and come back down I-26. It is a mess around here, people. Anyway, look forward to the videos. Mitchell and I are going to do some riding together. Now, of course, he's doing a ton of riding without me, but we're going to do some riding together on his new bike. One of the things that we're going to make sure we do, of course, we're going to do the fun rides, the twisty rides, back and forth on the corners, on all the roads we can find that are still open. And we're also going to do some purpose rides where we leave early in the morning and we do at least 400 miles just to get him to see how he feels on that bike. Hopefully he can do 400 miles. Because South Dakota, if we went straight there, is 1,700 miles. You know, I would hope for 400 miles a day minimum. If we can't do that, we will try to work around it. We are also considering maybe doing something more than just going straight out to South Dakota, but I'll get into that at another time. It's just a wait and see at this point, but stay tuned for the videos. I hope to do, what I really would love to do is go 400 miles in one direction, spend the night, then turn around the next morning and do 400 miles back. I really want to see how he can hold up with multiple long days on a bike. Now, he's never had a bike that was built for long distance. So this is all going to be new to him as far as these long rides. So maybe it'll convince him that, okay, he doesn't want to put the miles on the Honda and he's going to leave it here and go out there and ride a different bike. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea what the kid is going to do. So anyway, stay tuned. And finally, before I let you go, I want to talk a little bit about stickers. You saw a video I did not too long ago where I got the shirt from a contest I won with Wind Road Therapy and El Buffalo. I won the contest because I did a little blurb on Facebook. They were reading a book and I made up some words, and you know, I won that little contest, and Des bought the shirt and sent it to me from the El Buffaloes, which was really cool. But anyway, in that video I put some stickers on the board that I had from people sending them to me earlier on. Well, that instigated some people to send me messages and say, hey, let's do some sticker swapping. And I've received some of those stickers. So before I cut this video out, I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I received stickers from El Buffalo and D.A. Bishop, the Wandering Yankee. Not a YouTube channel, but big on Instagram. And he and I have met in person on a couple of different occasions doing some rides, and somehow or another we ended up not swapping stickers. Don't know how that can be. He's from New Hampshire. So anyway, one thing I wanted to say with El Buffalo, I got your envelope and I got 2 of your stickers, and show them in a second. But the envelope had this hole in it. I don't know if there was anything other than these 2 stickers in your envelope here. I'm assuming maybe a poker chip, and that's might be why the envelope ripped and tore, and no poker chip. If there was anything else in the envelope other than the stickers, I don't know. So Donald, let me know if there's anything missing. Then D.A. Bishop, the Wandering Yankee, he's like, I hope this arrived, which it did, and in good shape. Poker chip taped to the card, it actually, no problem, I guess. I have no idea how we never managed to exchange stickers. Now that has been rectified. The Ohio Windy 9, which is one of the places that we hung out, he, Mike Bodine, Windroad Therapy, Toby Northern, just tons of other people, Road Glide Andy, all of these guys, Mr. McStash, we had an absolute blast. And, you know, it was some good rides. Yes, it was. And yes, he says, I'm sure we will cross paths again. And he's all over the country every year, all year. So, yeah, I'm sure we'll cross paths again. But, yep, he's got the poker chip attached to the back here. I'm going to put a video up here. Check this out. Another one with Mitchell and I. And I will talk to y'all later. I hope everyone will stay well, stay safe. Most of all, stay happy, y'all. Motoramblings out. See ya!